Japan once built muscle cars that didn't just challenge rivals, they challenged the system. Born in an era of fewer limits and bigger ambition, they pushed engineering to the edge and punished anyone who underestimated them. They weren't erased because they failed, but because they succeeded too loudly, forcing rule books to change before being quietly pulled from the spotlight. Number 12, Nissan R390 GT1 road car. The Nissan R390 GT1 road car wasn't born from passion projects or showroom dreams. It existed because the rulebook demanded it. To unleash a Le Mans weapon on the world's toughest racetracks, Nissan had to build a road-legal version. And that requirement gave life to one of the most elusive machines ever made. At its heart lived a 3.5-liter twin-turbo V8, a direct descendant of Nissan's brutal Group C endurance racers. Output sat at 550 horsepower and 472 pound-feet of torque, shoved through a race-bred drivetrain that barely cared about public roads. 0 to 60 happened in 3.9 seconds. If you could handle the launch without waking up every demon inside the chassis, the body didn't care about friendliness either. Carbon fiber everywhere, extreme tunnels carved into the floor, a long tail stretched for stability at Le Mans speeds. The R390 looked less like a road car and more like a prototype that accidentally wandered onto city streets. Visibility was limited, comfort was minimal, and climbing inside felt like stepping into a machine still half attached to pit lane life. The cabin offered no mercy. Thin insulation, raw mechanical controls, constant vibration, relentless heat. Everything reminded you this wasn't a car designed for Sunday drives. Yet its speed, the steering accuracy, and chassis balance delivered a level of precision almost no other road car could touch at the time. And here's the twist. Only one real road-legal R390 GT1 was ever completed. One car and built solely to satisfy homologation rules. When Nissan's racing priorities shifted, the project vanished. The lone road car was tucked away, leaving the general public unaware it ever existed. Today, the R390 GT1 road car stands as a rare glimpse into a loophole era. A moment where a true race machine slipped onto public roads before the world realized what happened. It wasn't banned by lawmakers. It was erased by silence. A piece of forbidden engineering admired only by those who know where to look. Number 11, Toyota 222 D Group S prototype. Some cars were built for competition. This one was built for a war that never happened. The Toyota 222D emerged from the shadows during rally's most unrestrained era. Group B's chaotic peak and Group S's mysterious future. It wasn't meant for dealerships, spectators, or even public knowledge. It was meant for a category so extreme, it was canceled before it ever reached the starting line, leaving the 222D suspended between legend and secrecy. Beneath its compact frame sat a 2.1-liter turbocharged inline-4, developed specifically for Group S regulations. Power figures were unofficial, but insiders estimated nearly 600 horsepower and around 490 pound-feet of torque, numbers that eclipsed most contemporary rally monsters. Mid-engine layout, advanced all-wheel drive, 0 to 60 in a violent 3.5 seconds during testing. This wasn't just fast. It was engineered to be uncontrollable in the right hands, unstoppable in the right conditions. The bodywork told the same story: compact proportions, swollen arches, massive cooling vents, and a wheelbase short enough to pivot through hairpins with absurd agility. Unlike road-going Toyotas, the 222D's priorities were single-minded: traction, balance, and grip at the edge of chaos. Every surface existed to help it dig into gravel and launch out of corners with ferocity. Inside, comfort wasn't merely ignored, it was rejected. The cabin was stripped to bare competition essentials: tight visibility, constant noise, heat flooding in, metal, controls, and focus. Nothing about it hinted at everyday usability because it wasn't built for everyday anything. Then, without warning, Group S died. Regulators shut the category down before a single race was run. Overnight, the 222D lost its purpose. Toyota sealed the project behind closed doors, leaving the car untested, undefeated, and largely unseen. Today, the 222D stands as a ghost of what rally could have become, proof of how extreme the next generation of competition machines was prepared to be before the rulebook slammed shut.